this year?
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, my sister, my little sister.
What?
Yeah, she got married.
Oh.
Bishop BYRD.
Oh.
Yeah, so they went to their vows and we had a little dinner after, but yeah.
Wow.
It's really nice.
See, that's a testimony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was blessed with a husband that God sent to her.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be another one soon.
Yeah. But
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
See,
wow.
see,
I'm so excited.
we got something going
We
here.
got something going on.
At Ladder Glory. Look,
Ladder
Corinne
Glory.
is next in line.
Ladder Glory
Ladder Glory Ministries.
Ministries. And in fact, let's let everybody know where they can go. It is at 3000 South Jamaica Court in the Big A town. I'm talking about Aurora. Right off of Iliff and Dartmouth. That's the quickest way to get here. Isn't
Yes,
that right?
that's right.
And then just zip right in. Great parking. Great
Yes.
parking.
Oh, yes.
Nobody's gonna walk up to you and ask you for $1. It's just great, you know, because I'm thinking downtown. It's like, oh my God, you park and then you go to some church and there's a guy, can you have $1? And I always give $1 because, you know, it's at the church. But I'm just saying that this is more fun. This is so nice. The atmosphere is so nice. The air conditioning works too.
Yes.
I went to one church last week and boy, that was critical. I was like, do we have any of those fans? We passed out all the fans. I go, okay. I had to make a fan.
We went all the way back to our roots.
Yes,
Got a fan,
yes,
right?
come on.
Yes.
I know you're right.
So air conditioning, but also it's just so beautiful here. The spirit is really beautiful here. And when does service start?
At 11 a.m.
11 to 1.
11 to 1.
Okay. Now, do you have to dress up?
No.
Come as you are?
Come as you
Stop it! Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes.
Come as
And
you
we're
are.
non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Wow,
Yes,
wow.
yes.
That's
A church full of love.
church full of love. And you can bring the kids.
Bring the kids. Please bring the kids.
Please bring. Oh, now see? That's what I'm talking about. She said, please bring the kids. Not like, look, we got a children's ministry down the hall where no of them kids could be heard or seen.
Right.
Yeah.
No, not
that's
here.
great.
We're a family here.
We're a family. And I think that matters when you worship with your children.
Yes.
You know, I mean, the way I was raised, I sat right there, and all the deaconesses were right behind me.
Mm-hmm. Touching you on the back of your shoulder. You read out the chewing gum. Proverbs.
That was
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Come on.
My mom went to church.
I'm grateful.
Yes.
I was grateful to worship with my family, so that I could understand what was really going on. So like when I saw my mother weeping, I wasn't freaked out about it because I knew that she was in the spirit.
Right, right.
You know, so that's what I love about that. So anyway, so that's from 11 to 1, Ladder Glory, and then what comes behind that? The Mama of Gilead? Mama Gilead with Bishop Stacy and Philip.
Yes.
And he's from Colorado. That's a big deal. All right. So then that starts from what, 3 to 5?
3 to 5.
Okay, 3 to 5. And what did Bishop BYRD want you to say?
The housing program. We have a housing
Oh,
program.
let's talk about that. In fact, let's talk about that About
Bishop?
Town Media broadcast station. We are coming to you live from Ladder Glory Ministries right here on 3000 South Jamaica Court in Aurora. We want you to join us. Tune in to About Town Media broadcast station ATMBS 5280 94.7 on Denver Open Media on the FM dial. Make sure YouTube, we want you to go to YouTube because that's where you're going to find this. We want you to save this and all the other programs to come for Let's Talk About It with our hostess with the mostest, Pastor SELEENA BYRD. Now, we're talking about women. Now, our second segment right now, we're talking about going into the holidays, how women, you know, are so stressed out about the holidays and all that comes with it. But really what it boils down to is that you want a beautiful house. You want a house to look great. You want everybody to be happy. You want the food to be straight. But you really want a decent house. And you know, there's a lot of women that their families may be challenged with finding proper housing here in Colorado. There's a housing group going on. What's going on?
We have, with the rescue mission, we have a housing program that we can help with your deposit and your first month rent.
What?
Yes, and you can just come and see us or see Bishop, myself, or Sister Corinthians. Sister Corinthians is like over our resource
Okay.
center. We have like a resource center.
Mhm.
And then you come into the facility, she have a board up
Okay.
in areas, so if you need housing, she can share that with you, or Bishop or myself can share that. But we also are teaming up with the NACA program, which you don't have to have. You can actually buy a house.
Through NACA.
NACA, no credit
Now
check.
that's been a group that's been around for a while, but
Yes.
they were influential in home save
Right,
during the home save. Well, it's still going on with so many foreclosures and evictions. So you say here too, we have an eviction assistance.
yes.
If you are at risk for being evicted, Denver Human Services may be able to help you. Denver Human Services can help you determine if you qualify for public assistance, for food, housing assistance, and employment resources. We want you to call 720-944-3666. It's an outreach case coordinator. Will return your call within 2 business days. So you know that the women are the ones that usually have to spearhead this action
Right.
when you're getting ready to lose the house. Many times, I don't know why it is, men seem to, get, freaked out by the enormity of it, and maybe there's a lot of pride going on,
Right,
Yes.
and it takes the mom
right.
or the grandma
Yeah.
to intervene. What do you think about that, Sister Cynthia? Tell me about that.
I agree with that. I agree that, as far as it takes a village, basically.
Yeah, it does.
Like a whole village, and most of the time it's women that are, we are the
The
receiver
catalyst, huh?
in all ways, in
Mhm.
every way.
That's
What I've
so
learned from my
good.
mother, my pastor,
Amen to
and
God. What's going
watching.
on?
I just love helping other women get their lives together.
Yes.
What's going on?
So I do agree, like we end up being the spearhead.
Hey, what's going
And
on?
then there were, actually in Colorado, there were more resources
Hello?
for men than there ever were for women.
I
Oh,
heard
wow.
that.
I would say maybe in the last 15 years, things have turned, where they have a lot of resources for women also.
That's good.
I also, in the community, I go out in the community and I do HIV testing for one of the programs that I work for. Because I know for a fact that in just in the United States alone, there's 1.8 million women living with HIV. And because
Wow.
we're as you were saying, the baseline of the family or the bottom,
Yeah.
or we're the ones that support for the family, it's important that we're taking care of our health and knowing our status. So if a woman's not taking care of herself and her body and not knowing her status, so there's so many places that I can, if anybody's interested in getting tested and knowing their status, they can call me, they can just call.
It's kind of scary, huh?
It's a scary thing, and still to this day, and it's not that there's nobody else. Anybody can catch HIV. However, there's more, like I said, there's 1.8
This is some of the people that
So
African
unacceptable,
American.
so
Yeah.
unacceptable.
I actually work on a project where it's targeted, the target is women of color.
Sounds good,
To
okay.
get us tested
Well,
and
you're
know
in
our
Germany.
status. Because we're the ones that take care of the children, we're the ones that take care of the community,
Okay,
so we're not taking care of ourselves. So, I mean, it does affect men, as women, we're the receivers in most interactions.
Wow.
So, and
No,
that's a
that's
big
that's
issue.
good. That's a big, big
It's a
issue.
and it's a big issue in Colorado. So I work with the Center for Disease Control.
Wow,
And that's how I know this is.
man.
If there's interest, they can also come here to the Ladder Glory, ask me.
Okay.
Come out here and I will test you here if you don't wanna come to the office.
Now that's what we're talking about. Resources, resources,
Resources.
and that's what we women need. We need to have access and exposure to these resources so that we can empower our families.
Yes.
That's really the only reason why we're looking.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
that's the only
children,
reason. The
they're
children,
younger and wiser.
younger and wiser.
And also have the movie going to Thanksgiving.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Thanksgiving, so and Christmas.
And Christmas.
Here in South.
Okay.
A few
Yeah,
organizations
let's talk
that
about
are, one is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
It's gonna be donating
Chick-fil-A.
to the Ladder Glory Ministries for our children,
Wow.
for our food. We also started a food bank,
Yes.
and
Are
we
you?
also
Yes.
have, Dollar General, that's new to Colorado.
Dollar General.
We
Yes.
also offer to contribute from all of their stores to the Ladder Glory Ministries.
And I got a chair for you right here. As soon as they finish, we're gonna take it up front and you can start sharing what you need to
Clothing,
share.
food,
But I'm gonna get this
things
chair
like
right
that,
here.
to the church, for us to give it out to the community, to give it out.
And jobs.
That's amazing.
Both places are offering jobs.
Oh, jobs right now, you can get hired pretty quick at Dollar General.
And Chick-fil-A.
And Chick-fil-A, that is good. You know, Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday.
Yes.
I think that's really good.
God said to rest on the seventh day.
That's what I'm saying, a real employer that understands, you know, that dynamic and how important it is to be able to worship and fellowship with your family on Sunday.
Yes.
On Sunday, that is so excellent, oh my God. Oh, what's
And
another?
also, I just thought about, I Believe God Ministries is another ministry. And also, on Saturday, third Saturday of the month, we go out and do outreach, as you were saying, on the Colfax corridor.
That's
Yes.
right, oh my goodness.
Feeding people, trying to save souls and getting them up in this ministry. So.
No, that's so excellent.
Yeah.
You know, off of Colfax is also Second Chance Center, and Second
yes.
Chance has also just been awarded under House Bill 131726 an opportunity to you know, to have assistance, because one thing about getting assistance, about getting into a house, is you've got to qualify.
Okay.
So if you've got eviction, if your background doesn't pull through,
Okay.
then you don't qualify.
Right, you're right.
Yes, right.
You know, like wonder if you have a felony, you know, wonder if a child in your household. Did you know that there was a woman that we had to advocate for who had to leave her Section 8 because Section 8 would not allow her teenage son to live in her household,
my.
16 years old, because he has a felony.
Oh, wow.
Separating the families.
That's
That's
awful.
right.
Yes.
You know, think about that. He's 16-year-old. He's a child.
He's a child. I don't care if he has a felony.
That's right.
He's a child.
Right.
Yeah. You know?
Still in school.
Still in school, and why would you penalize a child or make a child feel guilty like that? Hey, we have Pastor Bird in the house. He's gonna come in and we're gonna attack. Oh, we're excited! We're excited. Pastor Bird is in the house. Bishop Bird.
Yes.
As I know, you know, people will say, "Hey, do I have to call him a bishop?" What is the right thing? Do you have to call you bishop, or can you call you pastor?
Just call me Samuel.
Nope.
As long as we close to the Lord. That is it.
Why don't you introduce your better half?
My better half, better known.
Oh.
He also is a comedian. My
Yes,
husband, Bishop Samuel
God
Bird.
bless everyone out there. God bless
Bishop Samuel Bird.
Yes.
All right. Hey, Bishop, thank you. Welcome to Let's Talk About It on About Town Media broadcast station, ATMBS 5280. Tune in, get to the tune in and downloads. But right now, we want you to go to YouTube and look at Let's Talk About It on About Town Media broadcast station so you could get these resources. And I want you to save it and play it over and over again so that you can get the information. Bishop, you had some great information going on about housing.
Yeah, there's a housing program. I was blessed to meet Elder Troy Jackson, who was has been one of our top real estate agents in our community for years. And God knows how to predestine things and bring the connection together. And he told me about this program called NACA. Well, NACA is a program that you don't have to have a credit check, nor do you have to have a down payment. And they're qualifying people. You can be qualified, I believe, in as little as 2 months, and it can take as long as a year. It depends on how active you get into the program. So I would highly suggest that if you would like to get into the program, you can contact me at 720-999-0325. We'll be glad, amen, to introduce you to an awesome person who can direct us into getting some homes. You know, a lot of time, the reason why we can't get homes usually is because of our credit. And now we have an awesome man of God who can direct us and show us what to do, how to do. Because in Colorado, if you don't own a home, it's going to be hard to live here in Denver, Colorado.
Why do you say that, Bishop? Why do you say that?
Rent's just going up.
Yes,
It's going up every day,
Double.
every month. It's constantly climbing because the housing market is doing so wonderful and it's hard to find homes.
Wow, what is the average rent, Sister Corinthia?
I was waiting for a one-bedroom. I'm looking 12 to 1,500.
Yes.
That's
A small one
outrageous,
bedroom.
outrageous, outrageous. You know it's not worth that.
No,
Right.
but the income hasn't changed, just the rent.
So how do you qualify for a $12.50 a month home? Because you would have to make 3 times the amount.
Right.
So that means you have to make at least what, $3,800 a month? What is the average?
Well, I think the new housing program that's coming out right now, you can qualify for up to a $417,000 home if your income is at $4,000.
Whoa.
Now, that will depreciate or lessen if you get a lesser house. Then you don't have to make as much.
Wow.
But the program is geared to teaching people how to get a home that they can afford.
Yes.
Now let's talk about that. Now you say
Afford.
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 What is the difference? Desire,
Oh, yeah.
can't afford. No.
Try not to live above your means.
Yeah.
Some of us, they call it keeping up with the Joneses.
Oh, keeping up with the Joneses. I know them.
You
I
know,
know them. I do. You know them? Okay. She said, I don't know any Joneses.
But you have to understand that it's cheaper now. Your mortgage is gonna be a lot cheaper than what you're gonna do when you're actually purchasing a home. Purchasing a home in this economy will be cheaper than trying to rent.
Wow.
So I'm thinking that you're gonna save about at least $500 to $700 a month in
That's
purchasing
huge.
versus renting.
That's huge.
So our community, all of our communities need to be looking at trying to purchase, trying to own. Because right now, Colorado is the #1 place in America to live.
yes.
Number one in the Rocky Mountains. You said there was revival
Yeah.
in
Yes,
the Rockies.
Oh, yes, we're running on the Rockies.
All right.
Man, how did you come up with this idea here in this ministry, Latter Day, is that what we call it?
Ladder glory.
Latter Glory Ministries. How did you come up with this concept?
Well, my wife, she was seeking the Lord. The name of our original ministry was I Believe God.
Well, I do.
So we believe God to get where we are now. And so she said, well, if we believe God, I told her, well, I'm going to add to I Believe God and say, I believe God in Latter Glory.
Ooh.
Latter Glory meaning expectation.
Glory means expectation? I
Yes.
never knew that.
Glory means
I never knew
expectation. So when you come to this particular ministry, I want you to come expecting for God to do something.
Ooh.
And like you were talking about them wives. Somebody said, come on, you want a husband? Come on down.
Oh, okay, now there is a formal
Yes.
invitation. That's a
Come
formal
on down, the
invitation
price
to
is
all the
right.
women in Colorado who are
Yes.
seeking marriage.
Yes.
Come on down. I think the bishop might have a formula for you.
I have a 90%
Oh, yeah.
success rate.
Did you hear what he said?
90%.
The
That
Lord
is
allows me
serious
to anoint
metrics.
you with the oil. I have a 90% success rate of women getting married. Not only women, but men also getting married.
And you did a special song.
Wow.
Tell us about that
I
song.
love
come
to,
on.
I love to do
Can you
Luther.
sing
Can
it?
you give us a...
Can you just give us a few bars?
Here and now,
Yeah.
I promise to love faithfully.
Woo! Well, there's a husband out there. I cook great. I'm the best cook ever from scratch.
Right here.
I'm willing. What do they say? A man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Yes.
The most important to that is men have to know that when you find a wife, the Bible says a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, but
All right.
also obtain favor
Favor.
from
Ah.
God.
Favor.
You need your favor in this hour and this season.
Yes.
Ooh, now say that one more time. That's a good hook.
You need your favor in this hour and in this season.
Facebook that. Facebook that.
Love you, her.
Ooh.